Manager of Audit and Report Processing for the Health and Safety Division of the Bureau of Workers' Compensation. And now I'm going to have the rest of the Governor's Award for Safety Excellence Committee introduce themselves, starting with the Deputy Secretary of Compensation and Insurance for the Department of Labor and Industry, Scott Weiant.
Thank you, Michelle. I think Michelle just introduced me. She's I am the Deputy Secretary of Compensation and Insurance, and I've met some of you folks at the Governor's Safety Conference, and I just want to congratulate you again. And I'm just honored to be able to participate in this ceremony today with some of your additional staff members. And I have to tell you, cutting edge you are. You're leading the way and blazing new paths here with the first recorded presentation of the Governor's Safety Award. So congratulations on that as well.
Thanks, Scott. My name is Mary Ann Saylor. I'm the Director of the Bureau of Workers' Compensation, and congratulations. We're very happy to be able to include so many of your committee members and staff in this presentation today. And I'll pass it on to Jeff.
Thanks, Marianne. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jeffrey Bird, Bureau of Workers' Comp at the Audit and Report Processing. I'm an accident illness prevention analyst. I work for Michelle at the Bureau. So I'd like to turn it over to Barbara.
Good morning, everyone, and congratulations again. My name is Barbara White, and I work for the Bureau of Workers' Compensation in the Health and Safety Division, and I'm honored to be the GASE Program Coordinator. And I'll turn it over to Michelle.
And I'm going to turn it over to Bill. Bill, would you please have those in attendance that you would like introduce themselves right now? Thank you.
Sure, I'll start again. Bill McEnroe, Director of Safety, Health, and Security for Monroe.
I'm Regan Howell. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Monroe Energy.
Frank Cooney, United Steelworkers Safety Representative.
Robert Tuso, I work for Regan and for our CEO, Jeff Blumen.
Tony Grioli, UXW Safety Rep and Top Coordinator.
So we have down here in the Health and Safety Conference Room, we have folks from Safety, Environmental, all out here. I'm kind of spinning the camera for a minute just so you can see everybody here waving hi, saying hello.
Yay! Thank you. It's very nice to see everyone in attendance. Your efforts are why you're here. Each year, to demonstrate the Pennsylvania Bureau of Workers' Compensation commitment to ensuring safe workplaces for Pennsylvania employees, we recognize employers who have achieved the highest standards in workplace safety by presenting them with the Governor's Award for Safety Excellence. Since 1997, 207 small, mid-sized, and large employees representing manufacturing, healthcare, transportation, all sorts of things, in private and public sectors have won this award, and it's a prestigious award. Recipients of this award have implemented safety programs that produce tangible safety improvements in the workplace. Their commitment to safety serves as an example to all Pennsylvania employers. And that's you, Monroe Energy. You've been selected to receive the Governor's Award for Safety Excellence, exemplifying success at achieving these goals. You have achieved the highest standards in workplace safety, and we thank you for your commitment to workers and workplaces being as safe as possible. You've done a tremendous job, and you should pat yourselves on the back. Now I'm going to turn it over to Mary Ann for the presentation.
Thanks, Michelle. Good morning again. Let me begin by offering my gratitude to you for your commitment to the well-being of your colleagues and your diligence in keeping them healthy and safe. Your efforts really do make a difference. And while you might not know for sure just how many injuries you prevented or how many lives have been saved by your commitment to a safe work environment, you certainly know the number of staff who go home to their families safe and sound at the end of every day. When workers are safe and healthy, everyone wins. And Bill mentioned right at the beginning that you've gone a year without a reportable injury, and that is just further demonstration of why we're here to make this presentation today. You have a dedicated management and comprehensive safety programs that are valuable in this effort. The GASE committee was impressed by how Monroe Energy took employees from many different safety environments and deliberately pulled together and crafted a safety culture where safety is owned by everyone. Inclusive safety programs work because they capitalize on continuous and open communication between labor and management to identify and solve problems, as exemplified by the equal representation from employers and union employees on the Joint Safety Committee. Monroe uses leading indicators to prevent injuries, including the Good Catch program. Monroe significantly reduced the injury rate, culminating in 1 million hours worked without a recordable injury and 6 years without a lost time incident. It is my pleasure to be here on behalf of Governor Tom Wolf and Labor and Industry Secretary Jennifer Barrier to present the Governor's Award for Safety Excellence to Monroe Energy. Thank you for your excellent efforts at keeping your workers healthy and safe, and congratulations to all of you because you all deserve this award. Thank you.
And now,
certainly,
go ahead, Bill.
I'm going to turn it over to Regan.
Very good.
Yeah, from my perspective, I'm really grateful to receive the award. I appreciate Governor Wolf and Secretary Barrier, as well as the members of the committee, for recognizing what has been done here at Monroe Energy. And I will tell you that this is a point on a long path. We've worked together to get here, and we don't intend to stop. We are always looking for ways that we can do it better and continue to show the kind of cooperation, the kind of excellence that we've demonstrated this past year. Our CEO likes to say that we don't just have a safety department. We have a safety department that has 500 employees. Everyone here is involved in safety. We appreciate the participation of our contractors, our visitors. Everyone who comes on site is engaged in making the workplace safer for each other, and we are appreciative of the committee of recognizing the work that's been done here. Fran, Don?
On behalf of the United Steelworkers and the represented employees, we echo the same thoughts. Working together has got us to this point, and we've done a lot of great things, and we do not intend to stop either. So, thank you.
I'd just like to add a couple comments. As Reagan said, part of our journey is just continuous improvement. So, we welcome any kind of interaction with our colleagues in the state of Pennsylvania and across the nation around how to improve safety. And that's really been key to Monroe, is bringing in outside practices, making them Monroe, and really driving through really excellent ownership and execution out into the facilities, and that's been key. So I just want to offer again, as we get out, hopefully out of the mask in spring, after the holiday season, please, we'd love to have the committee come down and visit with us. We want to show off the facility. It helps us, that kind of interaction helps us continue to learn and drive safety forward. And we would certainly welcome that with any other industry participants as well. Again, that sharing is what drives all of us to continue to improve. and ensure the safety and health of all of our Monroe family, which is our employees and our contractors and the community as well. So thank you so much. And please come on down in the spring.
Thank you very much. Scott, would you like to do the closing remarks?
Yeah, I would like to say a few words at the end, and I echo what Mary Ann had said. On behalf of the Governor Wolf and the Secretary of Labor and Industry Jennifer Barrier and the Executive Deputy Secretary Bill Trusky, I congratulate each of you on the hard work that you did to get to this point. And I have to say, I'll echo what I said earlier. It really is a pleasure for me to participate in the presentation of the Governor's Award for Monroe Energy and all the members of the United Steelworkers. Yeah, I guess in closing and to close it out, I can say a few things that many of the folks on the call, at least from the labor and industry side, naturally, have been involved in some manner with this award for many years, and I personally have been involved with the award since about 2004. So that's quite a few years, and when we talk to the winners and the past winners of the award, I always hear one thing, and it relates to how hard it is to maintain a safety program at the level that you all are at right now, and at the highest level, and it just is difficult. The better you do, the harder it is to maintain, and you don't have a lot of injuries and incidents to investigate, and I've seen employers that they create virtual incidents and they investigate them, and they try to anticipate what incidents could happen, and it just gets a little harder the better you do. And they say, they always ask the question, what do other employers do? How do they do that? And I really come back to them, and I come back to them and I say, creativity, fresh eyes, and all those good things that you all know. I'm preaching to the choir here, but the other thing that I say that there really is no alternative. What is the alternative? Nobody on this call wants to degrade to a less than safe work environment. With co-workers and families and friends and members of the community, they all feel an unsafe environment, and that's not going to happen at Monroe Energy. I mean, I've spoken to you all, and the calls we had, we reviewed all your documents, and you've all demonstrated that safety is really ingrained in each and every one of you. So you've demonstrated in many ways. I mean, you've demonstrated safety pays. The results are very telling for themselves. Employees, they return home to their loved ones, and lower cost, job security, enhanced quality of work, all those good things like that. Better relationships with your customers. They're all things that are gained from the assistance of the safety program. So all employees, I just like to say is that all employees of Monroe Energy, as well as your members of United Steelworkers, you can be proud of the example you're setting for all Pennsylvania workplaces. I want to thank you all for your commitment, the important goal of employee workplace safety. And I do want to say this, and I tell prior winners over the years, I've told all of them that you're now a leader in Pennsylvania in the safety arena, and I ask you to use that role as a leader to inspire others, and as a leader, challenge yourself not to rest on your accomplishments, and use this award as a stepping stone to lift your safety program to even higher levels. The safety and the wellness of your employees, your coworkers, they all depend upon each and every one of you to do that. So again, closing, congratulations on your tremendous achievement. You're one of the select few in Pennsylvania now. It's not a long list since the inception of the program, and you are one of the select few on that list. So certainly use that prestigious award and the recognition you get from it to benefit others, and also certainly to continue to benefit your workers and your coworkers. So thank you all, and great job, wonderful job.
Yes, very nice job. Barbara, do you want to conclude the presentation?
As everyone said, thank you so much for participating in the GASE program. It's been a delight to work with you and to meet you all at the GOSH conference. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now. Uh, and I'll make sure I get that to you. It should show up in the chat after a while.